Well, this is Kev. We had a little doohickey happen a couple minutes ago, but I'm okay right now. This is Black being brutally honest. I am one of the habitual line steppers, and if you are watching this, please go to that subscribe button and hit it if you haven't already. Okay. Yeah, this is more home state shenanigans, and by using the word shenanigans, I don't mean to, try to add humor to the situation, but this right here is just batshit crazy. Yeah, an Alabama woman got into, and yeah, this Alabama woman was 5 months pregnant. Got into an altercation with another woman, and it resulted in her getting shot in the stomach. Now, basically, what happened was, uh, uh, from the way it sounds and the details that were given, this is over some old sorry ass dude. And when it became physical, the other person maliciously pulled out a firearm and shot her in the stomach. And it just gets sadder. So you're you're probably asking why why would she get charged when she was the one that got shot? Now let's take a look at the story. All right, this took place in Montgomery, Alabama, my hometown. Uh, what happened was Marsha Jones, who was 5 months pregnant, got into an altercation with a 23-year-old Ebony Jemison. Jemison shot Jones in the stomach, and this was over the fetus's father for some reason. Jemison herself was initially charged with manslaughter, but Jefferson County grand jury declined to indict her after the police said an investigation determined Jones started the fight. And Jemison ultimately fired in self-defense. What is with shooting pregnant women? What is wrong with these folks, man? This shit's crazy. It's like you felt physically threatened enough to think that this woman was probably gonna beat you within an inch of your life, and you decide to shoot her in her stomach. Oh man! But see, they turned around and they charged Jones with it, and the logic, or the logic here is she put her fetus in danger um, by provoking a fight. And they said, the authorities said the saddest part about it is it could have been avoided, like all stupid things. Wow. Now the women's right advocacy has already hopped on it. As it states here, Lynn Paltrow, the director of National Advocates for Pregnant Women, said that women across the country have been prosecuted for manslaughter or murder for having an abortion or experiencing a miscarriage. Um, ex- how can somebody be charged for something that couldn't be helped, like a miscarriage? Oh my God. And get this, she also stated that Alabama currently leads the nation in charging women for crimes related to their pregnancies. She said that hundreds have been prosecuted for running afoul of the state's chemical endangerment of a child statute by exposing their embryo or fetus to controlled substances. Basically, if you smoke weed while you're pregnant, you can be charged. You can be charged for it, and you could lose the custodial rights to your child. Uh, oh, and they said this is also not the first time a pregnant woman that's been shot has been charged. Now, like I say, everything is just sad and crazy about this. It's like, first of all, like, if one thing is correct, that was stated that this was 100% avoidable. It's like, why would a pregnant girl want to fight anyway? I understand it's like people say insults, you ain't shit, you ain't gonna do shit, blah blah blah, but ultimately it's like when you pregnant, you stay away from all that shit. You keep yourself safe, and it's for you, even for your own personal health. That's why I'm not somebody who advocates against abortion just for the small chance that it could be a risk to the mother's life. You know, in dealing with complications with pregnancy, no matter how small the cases are, on the off chances that that does happen. But women also have to take a responsibility when they are pregnant. I mean, you could be all crazy, you could be all hoo ha and stuff, but if you're pregnant, there's nothing that you should be, you know. I don't know. It's like you can explain it all day, all night, but it's just that to even involve yourself in a situation where you're going to get into a fight is just is crazy enough. You should be at home resting, sitting back, kicking your feet, and making sure that you are taking in the right amount of nutrients, in nourishment to to take care of that kid and yourself, because having a kid, inside of you, you're eating for two, you're taking everything for two people. There's something going on that is more than yourself. And y'all can make this a morality issue if you want to. If she, is like, do you feel like she should be charged for putting her kid in danger? Now, that sending that kind of message, you kind of have mixed feelings about it, because you don't want anyone to put their unborn child in danger, especially if they intend to go through with the pregnancy. But I mean, if anything, I hope that people can gain something from this right here. Number one, I mean, the law is a very complicated thing, so you can't sit there and like do stupid things. And number two, these young girls should be consciously aware that if they are pregnant, that they should take care of themselves and their child. That's just my opinion as far as it being a women's rights issue. Um, I don't know. This is too complicated for it to be a women's rights issue, because there were women on both sides. Now, if it had been a man that shot her in the stomach and he would have got off on self defense, then I understand women raising hell about it. But you got a woman on the other side of it. So really, when you talk about women's rights, whose women's rights are you talking about? Are you talking about the rights of Mrs. Jones, or are you talking about the rights of Mrs. Jemisin's? Because somebody's rights was considered. Now, the one thing that I am sorry about in this entire situation is the fact that um, she was pregnant, and because of this situation, the baby, I mean, the fetus didn't survive. But the one thing I hope that other pregnant girls get from this case is, don't be doing stupid shit while you're pregnant. Mm. It could very well mean the decision with consequences you aren't willing to deal with or don't want to deal with, and you might not have a choice but to deal with. Just saying, think about your own personal health. Just think about that. Think about how your decisions that you make impact those around you, including the unborn. And also, I'm not excusing Miss Jemison. What she did was a very cowardly thing. And if it was over a dude, like the investigation said it was, then what are we to think? Is like, you shot her in the stomach, and people can speculate that you shot her in the stomach because you wanted to you wanted to ruin whatever she had with old boy. These people are so evil these days, and the law. I guess the old saying of "injustice is blind." I guess. Well, anyway, just wanted to bring this to you for a second. I think that the whole situation just sucks. Um, but it's just like you just shouldn't catch yourself in stupid situations. It just really, this for in order for this to even make sense to me, it was just a stupid situation, and somebody might have to go to prison for it. You know, and it's debatable whether the right person is being charged because of the law and what you may think of emotionally as it just being just plain wrong. Just it's I don't know, just one of those things that I hear about and just want to talk about for a second. Um, it just a crazy world that we live in, and sometimes things don't go in a way that everyone feels like it's supposed to, and this might just be one of those things. So anyway, this is Kev, and I want you, if you haven't, hit that subscribe button. Give me a couple of likes if you want to, and that's pretty much it for now. So stay safe out there. Don't get yourself caught up in bad situations. And one more thing, in Kev we trust. Goodbye for now.